Hi guys, just waiting for a few people to join. Thanks for joining. I am gonna try to figure out how to pin a comment. I don't know if I can. Pin comment, there we go. Hi, thanks for joining guys. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll give everyone a few minutes. Can you guys hear me okay? We're going to be unboxing the December box and going through it. So hopefully some of you guys have your box with you. And we'll go through the products because those of you who have received the box, I want to hear what you think, what sort of things you liked, and what sort of things you want to see next. So thanks so much for joining. All right, so let's get started. I wanted to start doing this on a regular basis. One of the reasons why I really wanted to do this box is because I wanted to be able to give people quality skincare, but also be able to explain it to you and tell you how to use it. So the goal with our boxes is to be able to get on social media, explain every product, kind of get people's feedback in real form, and then also just be able to walk you through how to incorporate things into your routine. So I have with me the December box, which I know some of you guys joining, I can recognize names, and some of you have received the December box. So I'm going to kind of go through it here and unbox it and talk to you a little bit about the products, how I personally use them or incorporate them. And then I also would love for anyone to share their feedback on any of the products that they've tried and what they think. So we'll just dive right in. Let's start with some of the smaller items. So we'll start with the Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Repair. So this was in the box as a sample this time. Love this product. I've used it for a long time, and it's kind of one of those things that's perfect in terms of being a 3-in-1. Lots of times when products claim to do multiple things, it's almost too overwhelming and none of it really works. Whereas this product for me is an eye cream, an SPF, as well as a color corrector. So in the box, we had the original shade, which is what they first came out with. But now Colorescience does have 4 shades that this comes in. And in your pamphlet in the box, you do have a discount code. Those of you who didn't get the box, we're just gonna flash this forward to you and close it again. But there are some discount codes in there, and the pamphlet does kind of walk you through what is in each box, how to use the products, the ingredients, and then it gives you discount codes. So that's something you can look forward to for each of the boxes to come. Anyways, so I actually grabbed a full size of this product to show you what it would look like if you ordered it. Because my favorite part about the product is actually the metal tip applicator. So this is what it comes as. And then this is what the metal tip looks like. You can see my ring light there. This is what the metal tip looks like. And so you just pump it. This is a brand new one that I just bought. So you just pump it until it comes out, and then you dot it along your lower lid, and then you blend it in. So the cool metal applicator feels really good against your skin in the morning, just as kind of like a depuffer. And then in addition to that, it has sunscreen in it, peptides, and a couple of patented ingredients that Colorescience has. So in general, if you're somebody who struggles with dark under eyes, this can be helpful for you. But I do want to back up and say that dark under eyes or dark under eye circles are like a very huge complex problem. So it's not always a one product or a one size fits all. I always tell patients who come in for dark under eye circles that there could be a number of things, whether it's genetic, whether it's lack of sleep, whether it's aging, whether it's allergies or your environment. So lots of different contributors, but this product certainly is kind of an all-star up there in terms of eye creams in the morning. Let me know if you guys tried it. I'm reading your comments as things go. I see a couple of people saying that they really liked it. So that's the Colorescience product. Next is the Terminator 10. So this is by AcneFree. This is their benzoyl peroxide spot treatment. I decided to make this box more for mask wearing. That was kind of the overall theme I was going for. Simplifying your skincare, but also just trying to take care of our skin right now while we're all wearing masks. Unfortunately, for a lot of us in healthcare, we're wearing masks for extended periods of time and our skin is just raw. There's actually now an ICD code, meaning a medical code for irritant contact dermatitis from mask wearing. That's how much mask wearing we're seeing in the office in terms of all the problems that come with it. And I just saw a patient for that on Friday. But one of the things that comes with extended mask wearing is a lot more acne, right? So a lot of us are like, well, I never used to deal with acne on a regular basis, and now from my mask, I feel like I'm always getting breakouts along my chin or my jawline, and it seems to be a really big issue. So one of the most powerful ingredients for acne is benzoyl peroxide. What does it do? It basically treats or decreases the amount of bacteria causing acne on the skin. And so when you have a random pimple that comes up, it helps to kind of dry it out and make it go away quicker. Because obviously, as you guys know, we always tell you as dermatologists, don't pop your pimples because that's what leaves the dark mark. So instead of shoving your hands all over your face and having a lot of issues down the road, you want to use something like a spot treatment. I see some people saying that they have used it and saw results overnight. Huda, I love that you let your sibling use your product. That's awesome. So this product not only has benzoyl peroxide, but it has ginger and chamomile. So a lot of times with acne ingredients, one of the main complaints is it's so irritating or drying to the skin. But this product is formulated with 2 other ingredients to kind of balance out the drying side effect of benzoyl peroxide with more soothing ingredients. So that's why I specifically like this one as a spot treatment. That being said, if you do go to the drugstore and look for an acne spot treatment, just turn over the ingredient list to the back and make sure you see either benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid. Those usually are the 2 main ingredients when it comes to spot treatment. So I like that a lot of you are saying that you've tried this one. This is definitely something I don't use often, but if I get a pimple, I dab it on, leave it on overnight, and it's usually much better by the morning. So this tube, being full size, will last you forever, and it's kind of one of those things you keep in your SOS emergency pimple drawer. All right, next is this LivSo set that we included. So this had shampoo, conditioner, and a scalp lotion. For those of you who have followed me, you know that I really love this system. I've been using it for a few years, and so I decided to include it in the box, number 1, because it is formulated by a board-certified dermatologist, Dr. Sherry Hicks Graham. She's a dermatologist actually out in Columbus, Ohio, so if any of you guys are from there, you should definitely check her out. But she came up with this product line in specific for her patients who were experiencing dry, itchy scalp. With traditional formulations or prescriptions that we give, the side effect of that is that your hair gets super dry and irritated. So she wanted a system to kind of relieve the scalp itching and flaking without over drying the hair. So that's exactly what this does. I actually grabbed the full-size versions. I have some in my shower, but this is what I have in my backup skincare pantry, and I do have a skincare pantry of like a million things. I'll have to show you guys that one day. But this is the shampoo. So the shampoo has a couple of things in it. One of them is xylitol. That is a sugar alcohol, and it's basically a natural anti-yeast ingredient. So it really helps with the flaking on the scalp. So when you use the shampoo, or if you haven't yet, make sure that you really work it into your scalp. That's the point of the shampoo. It's just especially formulated for a healthy scalp environment. So you really want to lather it really good in your scalp, flip your hair over, get it in the back, behind your ears, and then leave it. Leave it on for a few minutes before you rinse it out. So wash your body, do something else, then rinse out your hair. And that's really giving this enough time to activate and use its ingredients. One of the other big ingredients in this is actually glycolic acid. So glycolic acid being an AHA or an alpha hydroxy acid, it exfoliates the skin. So that flaking that you have, or that buildup, if you feel like you have a lot of buildup in your scalp, it just gently and soothingly kind of removes that off your scalp. And then the conditioner, what I love about it too is it also contains glycolic acid, but it has hydrating ingredients like oat protein and silk extract so that your actual hair gets hydrated, but you can use this on the scalp and hair. So when I put it in, I put it in throughout my scalp and throughout my hair, and then I'll actually take a fine tooth comb and comb through my hair with it and leave it again for a few minutes before I rinse it out. And then the last step they have is the scalp lotion. So this is for somebody who may not necessarily wash their hair multiple times a week, but they start to notice by the second or third day of their wash, they're getting a little buildup or they have some itching or irritation. This scalp lotion is really soothing for the scalp. And one of the ingredients on it is ceramides. So just like how you know we use ceramides in a lot of our moisturizers over the counter because it kind of helps to seal our skin and hydrate, the same thing for the scalp. So that's really smart of her for including that as a scalp lotion. So that's a 3-step system. And then you do have a code in your pamphlet to get you a discount on that. And one of the things that I wanted to tell the people who have the December box is we will send out an email and a reminder with all your codes before they expire. But if you didn't grab a box and you're interested, make sure that when you do grab one, you save your pamphlet or you use up your code before it expires. But one of the important things I really wanted when I was picking out these products is to make sure you can purchase them at a discounted rate if you did want to replenish or try something else on the website. I'm reading some of your comments here. Love the Lifso. Place my full-size order right after trying it. LivSoisbomb.com. That's great. I love hearing that. So yeah, give me your feedback on these products. Let me know what you were liking. Okay guys, this is so good. The Dermablend Pro Setting Powder. I know some of you guys are not that into makeup, and honestly, I don't think I really want to put a ton of makeup products into these boxes, especially for the future. I think it's really important to help you build your skin and hair care. But in terms of makeup, I felt like this was an awesome product, especially for those of us wearing masks and who may have either just a tinted moisturizer or, for example, an eye cream or a concealer on our face, and we don't want to get it all over our mask. So the Dermablend Pro, this is the loose setting powder. I grabbed what I use personally to apply it. So this is the one that I have in front of my vanity. So when you open it, it's just a plain loose setting powder. And then what I actually use is a foundation brush to apply it under my eyes. So after I put on my concealer, and don't tell your makeup artist friends because they're gonna call me out. I don't know if this is actually correct or not. This is just what I do. But I literally cake it on, put this much, and I put it all under my eye like this. I just got it on my scarf. That's cute. So I'll do that on both sides, especially for my under eye so I don't get a lot of creasing with my mask. And then if I'm wearing a mask all day, I'll also make sure to kind of dot it around here or in my T-zone area, like if you get really oily in this area. So I just use a foundation flat brush to do that. And then I'll leave it on for a few minutes and then I'll buff it out. So after I've left it on, usually I'll do this step and then I'll put on my mascara so that I give it enough time to set. But then I'll take a bigger brush and I'll just kind of buff it out like this. And let it buff out everywhere, and then your makeup is set and you're good for the day. So yeah, I really like this stuff. I'm reading that some of you guys have also tried the translucent powder and you like it. Yay, I love that. That's awesome. This is really good stuff. I used to use another brand that starts with an L. We don't have to name other brands here, but this stuff works a lot better in my opinion, because I used to be really loyal to that one, but Dermablend has kind of converted me over to their stuff. So let me know if you guys feel the same. Okay, next, Vichy. So we have the Mineral 89 Moisturizer. You guys have probably seen this all over my face, my page a million times. Vichy's Mineral 89, nothing like it. And it's so unique. That's why I really wanted to include this product, because it doesn't feel like a moisturizer and it doesn't feel like a serum. So some people are asking me, well, how do you exactly use this or incorporate it into your routine? It's kind of up to you and based on your skin type. One of the ways you can do that is that after you cleanse in the morning, you can put this on and then you can put on your sunscreen and you're good to go. Why? Because it can act as a moisturizer, or you can use it as a booster. If you're really dry skinned, then put this on and put your moisturizer on after it. What it contains is a few things. So Vichy, all of their products, you should know, this is a French brand. They basically all contain their volcanic water. So it's sourced from the depths of these French volcanoes, which maybe one day we can have like a giveaway and one of us can go and see the process, because I would really love to do that. So yeah, maybe Vichy sponsor us and let us go to your French volcanoes and see this process being done. But all their products on their website have this in it. And so the volcanic water, what's so special about it? Like, why does everyone talk about volcanic water? Well, basically because of the way it's filtered, it acquires a bunch of minerals. So it has 15 essential minerals in it. And then in addition to that, they add hyaluronic acid. So it's super plumping, very hydrating. And I would say, especially for mask wearing, that's why I wanted to put it in here. I really feel like it just kind of restores your skin barrier and doesn't make it so that those of you who know wearing your mask all day, you get that irritation and that itching. This will make sure your skin barrier is intact and you're not getting that irritation. It has been clinically tested on sensitive skin, on rosacea prone skin. So they do have a ton of great studies showing its efficacy. You can actually even use it post procedures. So if you've done like microneedling or lasers or whatever, it's safe to use on that sensitive of skin. So another reason why I wanted to include it is because it's really suitable for all skin types. Again, if you're more like oily skinned or you don't need a ton of moisturizer, use this as your moisturizer because it's lightweight enough and it's soothing. If you're really, really dry skin, then you can use this and then a moisturizer on top. You can use it morning or nighttime. I tend to do nighttime for some reason. I'm just reading some of your comments here. I love how people are like having conversations in here. This is great. Somebody asked me if LivSo has an official website. Yes, they do. So go to their Instagram. If you type in their Instagram, you'll find their official website. I think on Instagram, they're LivSo Life. So check that way first. Okay, Yensa, the pumpkin turmeric mask. This stuff is so good, right? Like, I really love this stuff. I hope you guys like this one. I wanted to put an exfoliating product in, but I want to be mindful to different skin types. And I know some of you had asked, like, are we going to have a box where we can kind of customize based on our skin type? Right now, that's not a possibility, but with choosing each product, I promise you, I'm thinking about what products are going to work for multiple skin types. And I don't want to put things in there that somebody could potentially have, an adverse reaction to. But that being said, I always say, if you're hesitant, just make sure to test it on the skin. Like, you can test it on the back of your ear or on your arm for 24 hours to make sure you don't react. I chose the Yensa product here because I wanted to do an exfoliating product that would still be gentle enough for everyone to use. So have you guys tried the Yensa mask yet? Let me know if you have. I like this mask because I've been on TikToks and Reels recently and I'm watching everybody's videos and I'm very disturbed by the amount of DIY masks that I'm seeing. There's like this machine and people are pouring different formulas in and adding food and making these masks and then putting them on their face. That is going too far. Like, you guys know I'm already a little disturbed with everything I'm seeing on TikTok and Reels and a lot of the misinformation, but please don't be making crazy masks. You know, it's okay to do like an egg yolk mask or an avocado mask. A lot of people like to do those types of masks. That's okay. But don't get too crazy in the kitchen. Like, let's leave the formulation to the scientists, people. Like, I really think we need to let our chemists do their job and let them formulate. So this is a great product if you're somebody who wants to use foods on your face. It has a ton of superfoods. Yensa, if you didn't know, is the sister company for Purelisse. So you guys know I love Purelisse. I've been using them for a lot of time. I'm just going to throw a spoiler out there. There may or may not be a Purelisse product in the January box, but I'm just going to keep my lips shut. More than that, you heard it here first. Yensa is their sister company. And so they are really into using natural products to boost your skin. So this one in specific, the pumpkin turmeric mask, you can see on the back here, lists all of the superfoods it uses. basically the extracts from these foods to help exfoliate your skin. A lot of people say they felt really bright and smooth afterwards. Yes, your face feels like butter after you use this. I love it. So it kind of works in two ways. You know how we talk about exfoliation, we talk about chemical exfoliation and physical exfoliation. Physical exfoliation is literally the act of manually exfoliating your skin. And so that's what we all used to do as teenagers. You know, we used to like use these really harsh beaded scrubs, and we used to like scrub our face with a ton of crazy things because we thought we had to clean out our face to get all the acne out. Well, now we know there's a lot more sophisticated ways of exfoliating. And so a lot of us will use different types of acids to basically remove that top layer of skin and exfoliate it off so it's brighter. This kind of does a combination of both. So it does use extracts to exfoliate, but the actual product itself does have a slight gritty texture to it, but it's not huge beads and stuff that's going to be irritating and potentially cause micro tears in the skin. So that is why I like it so much, and I think that a lot of different skin types can tolerate it. And I'm seeing the comments that you guys liked it too, so that's really nice to hear. Okay, that was it in terms of what was in the box. I kind of just wanted to leave some time to see what other questions you guys had, or you know, things you guys are looking forward to. Someone asked, should you mask before or after showering? I don't really think it necessarily matters. One of the things to be careful of if you're doing skincare in the shower is don't put scalding hot water on your face. In general, you shouldn't wash with really, really hot water, but you want to be careful that you're not doing super hot water on your face especially. So that's the argument that people have, that you shouldn't wash your face in the shower. Newsflash, I wash my face in the shower. I don't have time for the whole process. So in the morning I jump in the shower and I do wash my face, but I'm just mindful to make sure that my water is not too hot when it's on my face in the shower. Let me know if you have any other questions. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about the next steps. So as you know, my husband and I are pretty much doing this out of our house, and we are growing a lot faster than we expected. We really appreciate everyone's support and all of your encouragement. And so we want to make this amazing, and I do not want to compromise any step. Like, I can't even tell you how much work went into this first box. And now that I'm gearing up to release another one, and hopefully a lot more so that more of you can grab it, there's just so many moving parts, and that's probably the hardest part of this all. So I'm just trying to be extremely transparent when I say that we are going to be growing at a slow pace so that we can keep up with the demand, but also so that we don't compromise on the quality of the box. Because one of the reasons why I stopped subscribing to a lot of skincare products and skincare boxes was because I felt like, you know, it started off good and then it just plummeted. And I don't want to be that. I want to continue to give you guys really quality stuff. Someone's asking about any spoilers on when the January box will be available for ordering. Yes, so that's the next step. We are waiting on a few more logistical things to happen, and then hopefully we'll be releasing soon. I cannot give you guys an official date, but if your email is added on the website, or if you purchase a box before, you will get the 24-hour advance notice before everyone else. And the reason why I say this, and I want you guys to put your email, is because unfortunately, because of how fast we're growing and how much we're trying to keep up with the demand, we can only release a certain amount of boxes each time. So we have a guaranteed number of boxes that we can absolutely sell. And once those are gone, they're gone until the next time. So while I appreciate the support so much, I don't want to disappoint anybody, and I really, really want you to make sure you get one if you really want one. I can't pull out magic, you know, and get you guys more boxes. What we have is what we have as we continue to grow. But one of the things I wanted to tell you guys is that I am so open to feedback, because I want this to be a box that everybody enjoys. I want this to be happy mail that you get to experience. And I also don't want to waste space on your counter. You know, I don't want to give you things that are not going to be worth it to spend your time or money on. So if you have feedback for me, if you have things you want me to consider for the future, please let me know. You can send us a DM. We are constantly open to that, especially right now as we're growing. Someone's asking, so is it like a pre-order chance or just a notice so we're prepared for the next day when it launches? There will not be a pre-order. There will literally just be an email sent out that will say our box is available, and we will not say anything on social media or publicly until 24 hours later. So there'll be a 24-hour time period for anybody who has their email on our email list to grab it. You'll get notified first, and then anything left over, if there is left over, we will release to the general public the next day and announce it on Instagram and social media. Would love more body care products. I'm really glad you mentioned that. That was something that we were toying with, so I like to hear that. Feel free to send out any other suggestions that you guys have. One of the things I didn't show was this microfiber cloth that we put into this box. So I really wanted the December people to get something special. This box, the pricing, the amount of things in it, the towel. I wanted you guys to just know that I'm so thankful for those of you who took the leap and just bought a box without knowing what was inside it to support me. This microfiber cloth is awesome. Just put it in the water and then you literally wring it out so it's slightly damp, and then you just rub your face with it and it will remove your makeup. It will remove your sunscreen. You can even use it around your eye area very gently, and then you just throw it in the wash when you're ready to wash it and it comes out like new. So highly recommend this. This was really fun to put together and design, so I hope you guys like it too. Let me know if you guys want to see more products like this, like towel or other helpful skincare items. There will not be a jade roller, so I'm sorry to disappoint, but I will not be putting anything like that in the box. Only helpful things that I hope that a lot of people will benefit from. Would love a sunscreen and a moisturizer. Sunscreen would be great. Yes, definitely working towards those things. I'm happy to hear that you guys are interested in that too. I'm glad that you like the microfiber towel. That's awesome, Sarah. Thank you. So I think we'll end it there. Like I said, please reach out to me if you guys have any other suggestions for us or anything else you want to see in the future. Stay tuned. I promise the box is being released soon, and I can't wait for more of you to get your hands on it. Let me know if you guys like this format of unboxing and going through everything together. I think it's really fun just to see it in person. So I'd like to do it again in the future. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys soon on social media and for when the January box gets released. All right, take care, guys. Thanks so much for joining.